Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have a group theme, and it is magenta and white and black, and I am going to make, I'm going to try, maybe not, I'm going to try and use the Anita's metallic that I often refer to as pearl. Wow, that was big. And mix it with the black. Actually, I think I want to use the black enamel if I can find it. Right in front of me, probably. Hello? Show yourself. I've got 4 bottles of black. Alright, well, whatever is in my hand is what's going in there. So, I'm just going to do the black and white with the metallic. I don't know, because I've never done exactly that. I'd like to have smaller stripes. I'm always nervous I'm going to make gray, but in this case, gray is going to be another color. I'm going on a black canvas. I'm going to start with that, and whatever I need to do from there I will. So I think it might be just about right to use my magenta, and let's go for the black again. Because I can, the name of my first book on the Amazon link that's under the link tree, that's under the video. And I realize I've never done this either, and I wanted to. And this has got some iridescent pearl medium in it. Golden, and I think I'm going to have to start with the pink stripe no matter what. Now I've got a black primed dry canvas under me that's a 10 by 20 inch and a few things in my way that need to get out of my way, and I think I'm going to start. I was going to make escape, but I think I'm going to start just the way I want to start, which is just in no particular way at all. Spread some paint, because black and white will often make cells. I want a base layer. I don't mind mixing them to make some gray. So I'm going to call them traveling ribbon pours, I think. And I'm going to use a little bit more of what I want here, and probably a little bit more elsewhere. Not too gray, but with a little bit of texture. Let's do that right here. I could leave it. I've just discovered that I like the effect of Liquitex finish, varnish, whatever you call it, with a little water added and wiped on with a rag, especially if the canvas is matte like this and has some fingerprints. Older stuff I didn't use to varnish, and the fingerprints were prevalent for sure. Alright, so I want some more of this over here. This is just the background unless something miraculous happens, which happens on occasion. And the black and white will often sell. Let's put a little more of that in there. Alright, so there's my start. That's a really simple abstract, and I like it. And if it were like 4 foot by 6 foot, I'd probably stop and call it good and put it in a penthouse in New York City. Let's try spreading some paint out. See how far it will go. I'm going to get this other paint out of here and grab an edge catcher. Kind of handy, which is nothing more than a plastic sheet covered with paint from previous uses. I let my paint flow to it with some pressure there. I can let the whole thing go down and flow it back a little bit further up. Now I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I want some more down here. I think I'm going to wait on that. I also think I'm going to put another layer of magenta in there in a couple of ways. Okay, so here goes nothing. I will be tipping this. That brownish color looks like there must have been some Anita's black metallic in there, because that is what, when it thins out, what happens. Now, because I have what I've got, I think I'm going to give myself permission. I'm looking for a piece of chain. Not a huge one. How about a few? Because it's fun. I like the white and the black with the chain very much. The magenta is pretty subtle so far. I'm not so sure I like that there. But sometimes when I don't like things, it gives me an excuse to change them to something I do like by accident. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. I can tell you now I'm going to miss the gold. A lot. But I think since all bets are going to go off in a second, because I'm not so super thrilled, I'm probably going to add some magenta directly to the canvas. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep dragging lines I like, because I can. If I really don't like it any sooner, I'm going to use some real magenta. Am I? Yeah, if it'll come out. Looks like it's a little on the plug side. Again. I can't use any special colors to save my bacon. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Bacon. Come out. I can't tell if that's clear or not. I gotta grab another skewer. I'm not... Oh, come on, let go. It's too hot to work out here today. I'm pushing the envelope. Maybe a little further than it needs to go. I will, as you have reminded me, stay hydrated as best I can. That tip is just full of gunk. Cross your fingers for me. No. Really? Okay, well maybe I've got another one. Have I got another one? No. I have some red, I have some berry. I really want that out of there. Okay, skip ahead 20 seconds. The problem is that the thumb that the dog bit is the one I put the pressure on to clean the tip out of. Oh, it was an accident. The bite, I mean. I think I finally have it. And if I don't, those tweezers are gonna... Oh yeah. Okay. The tweezers saved the day. Now I can go back and feel better about everything. Now that I'm covered with magenta paint. I think I gave the Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group a nasty challenge with this, because I'm not having a good time with it either, but Actually, that's not entirely true. I am having some fun. I just don't see it as easy. And I've got more of this. Where do I want to put it though? I do use GAC 800 in all my mixtures, so I don't really have a problem letting heavy paint dry. But that's too heavy. And too much paint for this heat. I don't know, I still like some things about it. Like the composition's actually okay. Not something I would recommend doing again though. I like the white, I need more of it. Very abstract expressionist. I'm going to have to try and do something else to find something easier for people to do. I think a nice big skewer might be just the ticket. I just want to pour it off. That could be cool. Let's do that. It might not be cool too. I kind of like the chain on that side. You watch, it'll turn out to be something unexpectedly cool. Unusual, at least. Not better. I have a really huge piece of chain. And a whole lot of paint. I don't think anybody's ever going to see this. Somebody was just asking me for a failure the other day so they could feel better. I'm like, I try not to show those to people. Maybe it's the simple color scheme that's throwing me off. Way more purple than magenta, it looks like to me. But it's also a very cool pattern. I'm not going to complain anymore. It's not what I expected, but it's definitely interesting. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. I'm going to contemplate looping over a chain. Dragging some of these out so they don't stand out quite so thoroughly. I think I like that a lot more than I was expecting to. There's a lot going on in there, and there's not very many colors doing it, so that's saying something, I guess. And I did have a minute where I hated it, and I bet I wasn't alone either. The only thing I can think of now that I might want to do is put some black in there, but for right at the moment, I am pretty well done. I've got enough paint left over. I like those marks. They're good texture. I think everything else is pretty well done. Okay, so I'm surprised. I went from hating it to kind of being in awe of 3 colors. Only one color really, just magenta. I'm going to torch this thing. I'm going to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and drag something right through there and make it a little more subtle, and that's okay with me. I got some really cool cells down here. Everywhere, basically. I got enough different areas of white to move the eye around. It's definitely not something I would try again in this particular configuration. Whoa. And it's too hot to use the torch at that heat. I've got some incredible cells. I forget that the magenta from Golden definitely sells nicely. Do I want to do anything else to this? I kind of do. What is it though? Do I dare? You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I love you guys. There's 88,000 of you. Please look at the exhibition video on the end screens on the last 20 seconds if you're interested in being somebody who wants to get into the monthly drawing. That's where you can see the prizes. There's 4 at this particular, during this particular video. There's 4 of them. Please share my artwork if you, please share my videos if you feel like it. And thank you for sharing my videos, by the way. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the comments. I really appreciate those. You keep my morale boosted. And thank you so much for all the donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. Those are so appreciated. And look for the Amazon link with my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, under the link tree right under the video. And as whatever it is, it's really okay. It's maybe even better than okay. It's just a shock. It's a shock to the system. I love you guys, and I will see you anon. And if I find my crib sheet, I'll tell you to check the Facebook pages and watch the videos longer. That really helps. Check Facebook pages and Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links underneath the link tree. Facebook pages have a place you can shop on Totes and More, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Totes and More. Fans and collectors, you can see the edited wet and dry artworks and albums. And if you guys got questions, please feel free to ask me. And Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. This is really growing on me. I will see you guys later. I love you all. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out.